moving on to our next subject, Jesse. Ace Ventura 3.
Thank you.
That's right. Ace Ventura 3, Jim Carrey is in the works for Amazon. However, Jim Carrey has not signed anything yet, nor do we have any reports if he's in talks to reprise his role. All we know is that Amazon wants to create a theatrical release of Ace Ventura 3. What does this mean? Well,
I mean, he's got to be part of it. Why would he not?
He has to be part of it. This is true.
Yeah.
This will not succeed if you don't get Jim Carrey. However, a really big thing to note is that the writers of Sonic the Hedgehog are actually pushing this. So, Jim Carrey has worked with these guys, obviously with his role in Sonic. So usually when you work with a good team, it gives you like a good feeling to come back to another project that they're working on, right? So is Jim Carrey, like, would he be dumb if he doesn't take this role? No. Jim has his own life. He's got, there was a big, huge shift in his perspective on life. He doesn't necessarily have to come back to it, but I think that you can still tell a good Ace Ventura story in today's world. Just get like a new cast of comedians or like current comedians. You get some really cool animals. I don't know where the story could go. I don't know if they're going to take inspiration from the cartoon show that came out a long time ago, or if they'll even take inspiration from the like BS kids show that I think was also released on Nick, actually. I don't know what story you could tell with Ace Ventura, but with considering how fun Sonic was, and Jim Carrey is Jim Carrey. Like, this movie would be awesome no matter what because it's Jim Carrey. So I'm excited. Jesse, clearly you're excited. What are your thoughts?
You think they're going to ignore the actual third Ace Ventura movie where he had a kid and the kid is like the star of the show? You remember that one?
Oh, is that what it was? It was his kid?
It was Ace Ventura. It was called Ace Ventura Jr. It was a direct-to-DVD movie.
Yeah.
And it was just basically this kid, this fat little like 9-year-old in an Ace Ventura wig running around doing an Ace Ventura impression. It was really bad. It was horrible. Jim Carrey obviously didn't appear in it.
So the kid was played by Josh Flitter. I'm trying to see what other projects he was in.
Just some fat dude.
He was in Nancy Drew, The Greatest Game Ever Played. He was in Space Buddies.
Yeah, but that was awful, and that was almost 13 years ago.
Yeah,
So,
I hope that's not canon. I really hope that's
not
canon.
I think they're going to erase that. I mean, it might as well have been a TV show. It was just they were, like that's what you get when you want to do a Jim Carrey sequel and he doesn't sign on, so you do this.
Yeah.
Like when they wanted to do Dumb and Dumber 2 like years ago and he said no, so they did that prequel Dumb and Dumber, which was horrible.
Oh God, that was so
and then eventually you keep poking him a little bit, he comes back and does the actual sequel.
And it was so funny.
I mean, hopefully, it's been a while and he does like working with the Sonic writers because he said that before. Like, everyone wants him to be that wacky kind of vintage Jim Carrey in all his movies, but like for some reason, just playing Dr. Robotnik was like channeled something in him. He said like he'd love to do it again. So
yeah,
we shall see.
Yeah, like I said, it's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey can do no wrong. Even in like some of his darker roles, I feel like he's knocked that out of the park. I'm excited for the next installment. But again, he's not signed. So without his signature, I don't know if they'll move forward.
Yeah, but why would you make the announcement that you're working with Amazon to create an Ace Ventura 3 and he hasn't signed on? Like something's got to be going behind the scenes. You wouldn't dare announce that unless, you want people to start bugging him about it.
I know.
Like they didn't announce Coming to America 2 until Eddie Murphy signed on. So why would they? A little premature here.
I think they just want to announce that it was on the works. And again, it's the writers from Sonic, so they wanted to. They probably just got happy to announce it, but again,
let's assume he doesn't. He doesn't want to do it. So now they have a movie that's written and done. What do? Do they just say forget it, or do they get another guy to play him, or what? Like, what do they do? Because I don't think you can do it without Jim Carrey. There's no point.
I'm reading up. I'm trying to find other articles to see because we have 8 articles saying that they wanted to do it, but I'm trying to see like if there's one that says he's attached to it. This article here does say that if they do it, it would be after Sonic 2. So that's definitely a couple of, like, what, 2 years?
The only way I see it working is they write it and they get Jim Carrey back, and it's awesome. And if he says no, but they really like the script, they could tweak a few things and just call it a reboot and get some other guy to do it.
Yeah.
You know, don't call it Ace Ventura 3, just call it a reboot and get, I don't know, Chris Pratt or somebody, you know, get someone else to do it.
Yeah.
If they're confident in the script and they like it, they would probably save it. But I don't think they would announce it and get all the hype going.
Well, that's the thing.
If they weren't at least having conversations.
I think their confidence in writing another story is why they said it, why they announced it. But I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, Sonic 2 is actually currently in production. It's not in development anymore. It's in production. So if they do Ace 3, it's going to come after Sonic. So that would probably be in like 2-3 years maybe. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm excited for it, but without Jim's like 100% confirmation, I'm worried that it's going to turn into Ace Jr., which was god awful. So I don't know.
I mean, that had no original writers. Like that was almost like a fan fiction. At least here we know we got good writers. Yeah, I mean, we got good writers that have worked with Jim Carrey previously, so we know that they'll do something good. So I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.